So I am making this video from one of the safest countries in the world, Finland, while my own homeland is being bombarded right now by an aggressor. And I'm traumatized. I can hardly imagine the pain of the people who are actually going through that. And it's madness. And that's why I wanted to ask this question today. Like, how do you avenge the death of a woman's husband by spilling the innocent blood of children? We want the world to remember that this war is not being actively sought by Pakistan. This war is being imposed on us. It might be a little bit of a disillusionment for India, but honestly, you are not that relevant in our lives. We don't care about you as much. Our domestic politics is not, our politicians do not get political mileage out of bashing you. You do that. So please work on your obsession with the country. And this is a ploy, and this has happened in so many episodes recently, that whenever there is a terrorist activity in Kashmir or any part of India, all of a sudden magically you reach at this conclusion that, oh, Pakistan is involved, and then you whip up this own public local sentiment, because apparently for some reason it's really easy to hate Pakistan and India, which is strange, because I'm proud of my historical roots with India. My grandparents came from India. I still identify as both Indian and Pakistani. But it doesn't make any sense, like, why a lot of people, for the local Indians, it's easy for them to buy into this narrative. But anyway, it's their concern. The politicians, if they don't have anything to sell, they just play to the gallery. They just tell their public, okay, we are going to hate Pakistan, we're going to attack them, and then we are going to drive some kind of satisfaction, which does not make any sense. What kind of satisfaction do you get out of bombing people? And if you do get some kind of satisfaction, you need to work on that. That's a problem. And we also want the world to remember that it's happening because of Kashmir, a colonial issue which happened because of our colonial legacies. Because when the Britishers left, when we were decolonized, we were technically not decolonized. There was a huge chunk of the land which was left in limbo. And both countries claim their own parts, and that there have been wars. So we need to talk about it, that how it's a historic problem. And currently, whatever kind of narrative you want to sell to the world, it doesn't just add up. For example, India is going to the world, oh, we are releasing the presses, we are not seeking any escalation, we don't want aggression, we don't want this. You have learned, you have perfected the art of telling the lies to the world. And it hurts you a lot if somebody calls you out on that. But please remember that we are not as jingoistic as people probably on the other side are. People want to live their lives. They want to take, the kids want to take their exams. The people want to live. People want to go to their offices and work and just live their lives. We have dealt with wars previously. We deal with our own terrorist issues, and even right now we are dealing with climate change. Nobody has time for this kind of butchery and all of those things that you find. I really, it just boggles me. What kind of satisfaction can you drive from killing people? And if you do, it's sheer inhuman. So I hope the people are able to keep their humanity. The world remembers that we don't want one more war. So please, I hope that this madness stops at some point. So we just want the world to remember that we want to be left in peace, because this is what, at least the common people, they don't want anything with it. So I hope that you are capable of using your high-end machinery or equipment and all that jingoistic stuff somewhere else. Don't train it on innocent lives.